It's October 11th, 2022, Tuesday. I had to look real close. A little. I think I need better glasses. Hi. I got woken up at 8:58 a.m. with, I need to look at you to tell you this because it's fucking hilarious. I woke up at 8:58 a.m. Ooh. That's better. Kind of. And now I look like Casper. I woke up at 8:58 a.m. hearing Peter Cetera and Cher singing, "Well, here we are again," really loud, like obnoxiously. And then I just been going to pray, and I put music on, and then the first song that came on was Fuji's "Ready or Not, Here I Come." I'm like, oh no, oh no. So I've just been chilling, cleaning, working out, whatever. And I clicked on a pick a card from John, and it was just something that was said in the reading, and I'm like, oh my god! Like I noticed the entire time I'm listening to him, I'm like getting a download of something, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to like just have a cup of coffee and chill out. And I see fire like burning things, but it's clearing something. And I don't know if you've watched Sisyphus on Netflix. Some of you have. There in the intro, there's a scene of a black ocean, a white fire cleaning that ocean. It's like burning across. It's a beautiful intro. And when I was listening to John, I heard burning embers. I started hearing Sarah McLachlan, burning ember, burning hot, burning slow. But I saw them dropping in the water, but they were still on fire. So I'm like, okay, okay. So now we're doing fire. And I've been listening to apparently a Titanic song, Hymn to the Sea. I don't know. It's been a very odd day. And I had very strange dreams. Like good strange. Kind of like a cleanup was occurring on the planet. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a very odd day. Sunrise. Oh, and I got another message I needed to tell you. I was asked to tell you about money and people getting money and abusing that money, and then people that need the money to have better lives don't have it and they're being abused by the lack of money. That's going to stop if it hasn't already, and I'm just unaware. Okay? So I'm going to do a fairly quick five sign for you. And I'm not certain that it's going to be just for the three fire signs. I'm just winging it here with what I'm being asked to do. So the signs that we're reading for right now are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Sun signs. If these signs are your moon sign or your ascendant, apply it accordingly. The intention with this is to give you clarity on yourself so you can adjust the harmony in your life. Oh, it's doing that weird lighting thing again. Okay. My hair is so shaggy. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in so long. Who says Scooby-Doo like Scooby-Doo? Five, 7, 4. Somebody's area code could be 574. 5 plus 7 is 12, 16, 7, so it adds up to a number 7. Oh, okay. Um, think about it this way. The archangels have descended due to the king of the gods with the guidance of the dark lady to send a luminous warrior to the earth. Something that brings change. That's sent from the divine, the higher realms, to the lower worlds to bring stability and a sense of home to that which is dark. On another spectrum of this, there are luminous warriors who are being targeted, and I'm seeing the word smear campaign, but there is light behind the dark as well. That's what the dark is doing. See? Guides, I am not addressing that energy. So if you want me to talk about what that is, as most of you can guess by looking at this, it's not very pleasant. So we're not talking about that because that does not have the power to tame this anymore. You see? This was doing that. Taming the mind, manipulating the source, bending the light into its own spectrum. That power is being removed. I just saw a scene from The Wheel of Time where the one in red says that they should Gentile the false dragon so that he does not have power anymore. It's a thing they do where they cut them off of the fire, the source connection, so that they can't manipulate it anymore. They lose that power. I'm being shown Avatar: The Last Airbender when he takes the Fire Nation's power away. Their leader. He like touches that chakra point and it takes the power away. And they can't do their power like their bad stuff anymore. So whoever these sorcerers were in your lives, they are about to or they have already been contained and their power from the God source has been cut off. Because it's the simplest solution. If that's the problem, then remove its ability to do that. And then it becomes not a problem. It becomes that. And then that can be that instead of that. Now, this applies differently to all of you in your own lives. Some of you have had to stand up to the world. Some of you have had to stand up to the gods, demons, the elements themselves. Others of you have distorted that power and corrupted it. You used love as a weapon. Some of you used trust to betray. Others of you were betrayed. But through all of it, both the higher realms and the lower realms have witnessed what's happened. And those who made those realms have witnessed that. Because the wind that was tamed flows through all of creation, all the realms, all the dimensions. Even in the 12th dimension, there is still evil, isn't there? And in that dimension, the evil there has many spectrums. It's not all love and light, because even light can be used as a weapon. And the easiest way to fix that is to remove the power and let us use it that. Sia featuring Ariana just started playing Beautiful People. We're not listening to that because I'm really not dealing with a copyright strike right now. And they might silence the video. But they haven't already. So we're going to listen to Nature's Spirit. Nature's Spirit. Inner Journey Meditation. Oh no, we're not that one. Relaxing harp music, that one. I like that one better. Okay. What else do you guys need to know? Do you remember when I told you the earth has sensed every tear and every blood and every drop of sweat that's fallen upon her? Do you remember that I told you she's had enough? And I was saying how I saw that fire burning across things. It's like even the earth itself is tired of carrying a frequency and allowing the dark sorcerers to manipulate the wheel. Because she sees the potential that could have happened had they not manipulated what they did. And there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. In your day-to-day lives, you're going to realize something very soon regarding your hope, your stability, what needs to change, what needs to go, who needs to go, and who you need to not respond to negatively anymore, who you need to gray rock or gray wall, who you need to be more balanced with, who you need to take a higher mind approach with, and who you need to take a more down-to-earth approach with. You're going to start realizing how to ebb and flow with the wind in your emotions, because you'll have a stronger sense of your integrity within you. Some of you really would benefit from having your ability to cast dark magic removed from you. Others of you were given that gift to see what you could do with it. Enough is enough. I'm hearing the phrase, the benefit of the doubt was perpetually used to abuse. I'm seeing two people say, oh yeah, trust me. But they're both lying to each other. And then the wind hears it. And it flows through the trees and the earth and the water. As thunder. Lies among the heart of a goddess made by her children. She can't kill them, and she can't be killed by them. So what does a good mother do? You're grounded. Give me your cell phones, your phones, no credit cards. Sit down and think about what you've done. But that didn't work, did it? Even removing the internet wouldn't really work, would it? It has to be cellular. And I don't mean cell phones. The ability to wield fire, to burn something living, cannot be changed with those who wield that power to burn the ones that get burned. That power can be stripped from them. So stand still within your day today and think about it. If a tree bearing fruit continues to bear fruit, but the fruit, every time it falls, poisons the tree, what's the solution? You modify the tree to no longer make that fruit. You eliminate the problem. Not with violence, not with death, but with remedy. You don't take the life away. You take the poison away. And you take the thing that made the poison go away. And its ability to become poison gets diverted into an ability to become beauty. That's real magic. When you can use the hunter aspect of yourself to find the things that need to be hunted, that hurt the innocents, those with endless hate in them for no reason, when they have this within them, and all they want is this and those around them, to be held by these, to be seen and loved by this, to have a heart within a heart, to be adored and cherished, to have a simple life. They watch from a distance. You get into relationships, you fly off, you come back, you fly off. But deep down inside, why are you alone? Because you guys have been hunting this. So God has kept you alone. And kept this in a state where, what's this going to do when that's there? Is it going to protect it or hurt it? If we give them this gift, what will they do with it? Oh, then we take the gift back. Just look at the earth mother, stuck in between the thunder of its children and the fires of God, while she's being burned alive. If you apply this to your own life, how are you desecrating the sacred fires within you? How are you spreading lies in the wind? How are you containing another's light with your authority? How are you distorting the dark with fear and disrupting the homes and stability of others with your own supposed wisdom. There are others stronger than us. Are you ready to face them? When they wield more than you can fathom, while you stomp and trample among the earth, they wield the time. While you guys tried to tame the wind, they made time. While you guys tried to burn things, they can restore time. While you guys try to corrupt and control planets, they can erase time and make it as if it never was, so that the children of Earth can dance again without the sight of these people on them, keeping them chasing their own tail, searching for a love that was always there, but made to seem like it was behind smoke and mirrors and illusions and mirages. Also, things can be controlled in the upper and the lower. You wanted to sacrifice the sun and bathe in its light, reaching your hands out, grabbing the blood and the drop, 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 because you're hungry, hungry serpents. And you know what happens to something hungry and rabid. Things look at it like this, because they know it's time. They see. But it's not the prey's fault or the hunter. It's something deep within them, and the ones before them, and the ones before them. When will it stop? To take pleasure in the manipulation of others is a dis-ease of the mind and the soul. It is when the mind and the seat of the soul are active, but there is no heart, there is no expression. They are imbalanced. So it becomes this. And then they, now I ask you, in your own lives, the way you're supposed to be a luminous warrior for yourself, how have you done that when in your own relationships, whomever you are watching this video, how can you claim to be a child of God, but then devour other children of God? Did you know eagles can eat ravens? Did you know ravens have no problem eating anything else? Scavengers. Insanity. Oh, we have dominion over Earth, dominion over these creatures. We can eat them, we can do whatever. No, you cannot. You were given that power to see what you would do, and now we've seen what you've done. Some of you have betrayed the children of God, and you are children of God. What do you do with them? What else do they need to know? Within each heart, within each body, there is an innocent being that has been so manipulated, so traumatized, and so abused that it only knows how to do this. And that is the human collective. Thinking this makes this powerful, when this is what's imprisoning this. And you guys think when you're acting this way, with your guns and bombs and your cocks and your muscles and your fear tactics and your bullshit, the way you guys cheat on each other and lie and steal, the way you use fear and love as a weapon, you think it makes you powerful. But all it does is show God that you're really this and not ready, while others are. So the more you guys use that energy against that within yourselves, by betraying yourselves, by allowing others to abuse you or to abuse others, the more you use that energy, the more God sees that you guys are not genuinely who you are. Because there's another aspect inside all of you that's waiting and will not accept that as itself. Because it knows its integrity, dignity as a child of God. So it bows within you and your bodies and says, I will not. Because it is a desecration of God's creation. What you guys have done to yourselves through violence and fear. That is why your souls and your higher chakras aren't active. Because you cannot fathom the depravity of what some of you have done once those are active. And you have to look at yourself with wisdom. What are you going to do when she sees through your eyes? What are you going to do when you feel what you've done as if it was done to you? You'll have to walk an extreme path to get back to where you were when you respected life. Won't you? I took that journey. Let's keep on doing that. And it's justified fear, isn't it? And you'll never be able to release it. Because even the fear of releasing fear makes some of you afraid. Because that would mean that you'd have to take responsibility for what you've done. And some of you don't have the integrity to do that. Not yet. But you will. Because you're a child of God. God made you. You and I are siblings. We're family. And look at how much hatred some of you have experienced in your own bodies against me and others. Your exes, your lovers, your parents, your friends. When all you needed was this. But they forced you into this instead of giving you this. Right? Others of you got so much of this that you never did this. So you became this. Because you knew something was missing. Because you weren't as grateful for this as others were who had nothing. So what was wrong with you? You have everything. You have more than enough. But you can't see yourself well enough to not abuse others, to cheat, to steal, or to put yourself in situations where that happens to you. the numbers on the YouTube list keep changing from a 0 to like 30 something, 100 something, and then it goes right back to 0. I'm like, I need glasses. I'm like, I got glasses. What's going on here? Did you know YouTube takes little snapshots of live videos as thumbnails? Which is why I make so many weird faces most of the time, because I want the thumbnails to be so fucking absurd. Because people say, oh, update your thumbnails, or do this or that, or paint your nails. And I'm like, no, no, I do what I want. You guys, that heavy energy is gone, okay? Good. So some of you were crying. Good. Yeah. But good. I can't coddle you. You guys know what you've done. I cannot coddle you. I don't feel sorry for you. You guys purposefully did shady shit and you enjoyed it. Now you get to enjoy this. Haha. Look, even spirits are pointing at these people. Sorry, you guys reap what you sow. I told you for 1,000 times for 5 years. I told you. Stop fucking with me because it'll come back to you when I stop reacting to it. The more I reacted to it, I was holding on to it for you. So you could see, because I was holding this for you, going, this is what you're doing. And you're like, oh, she's crazy. She doesn't want to change. Oh, she doesn't want to do this. Nope. I was fine. I was waiting for you guys to see what role you played. That's that energy. The moon is always changing, isn't it? Death and transformation is always changing, isn't it? Which means it's always in the Ten of Cups. Because it is change and chaos itself. Just like you guys enjoy doing hateful things to each other. Now you get to see what you've done. And who you did it to. You have to live with the consequences and the seeds you planted. And work with that energy. Not with source energy. Not with people's love, people's emotions, people's money. But with your own. The world, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, but only the King of Wands. No one else. For others of you, there is a King of Wands coming to you, probably to your house, to give you some really good news that starts a new chapter in your life. Others of you are the King of Wands energy, going to make an offer to someone, possibly in getting married. Ooh, congratulations. Some of you are going to be so happy, you're going to need to see it in another way. I'm being allowed to tell you more on that. Like, it's the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. You're going to be so happy, but you're going to need to see it differently because you're going to be afraid. It's almost like I'm being shown the Notebook, where he comes back to her and he's like, I wrote you a letter every day for 365, whatever. And she just kind of stopped there and she's like, I'm seeing that moment where somebody realizes they were completely wrong about what they thought about someone else. But first, you guys need to do this. Stand up to yourselves. Enough is enough, isn't it? Enough is enough, isn't it? I burp magic, bro. Like, excuse me. You guys are cute. You guys are adorable. I just felt like I was a school teacher in a kindergarten. You guys are so cute. I'm gonna bake you cookies. I'm gonna go. This guy is like, do you know the average temperature of a puppy is 101 or something? I have 100 degrees on my lap right now. Oh, I'm gonna go sit in the bathtub soon. Some closing advice for you. You guys, that energy you were in, some of you are in, some of you are dealing with, it has nothing to do with good or bad people or stalkers or any of that shit. It has to do with every internally. There's some darkness in a lot of people. It's not something cute like giggling at a funeral like that line in that song. No, it's something more like seeing somebody without legs and you laugh at them. You're like, that bitch can't even trip. You know, it's like seeing something clever and manipulative being done to someone else and being like, oh, that's brilliant. Like, that's something wrong with that person. They think it's genius or brilliant to find ways to harm others. That's illness, my love. That's disease. That's not nobility. That's not grace. That's not wisdom. That's not power. That's not even black magic. That is disease within the mind of the person that perceives the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords as that's something I should do. Oh, that's something that might be useful. You know, someone who finds a weapon and they're like, oh, let's point it at that person. Why not point it at the bird that might be trying to pick that person's eyes out? You know, there's something wrong with those people. And it's not their fault because we have to remember in the 1960s, the 1980s, the 1940s, and the 19 whatevers, a lot of people were like this, weren't they? So the parents of you guys, some of you guys who were born in like the recent 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, they were raised by people who were born in like the 1950s, 1940s, 1970s. Those people were born to people who were born in the 1920s or 30s, 1910s. They were really fucked up back then. It's going to be okay. I promise. It's going to be better than okay. Very soon. First, rest, recover, get the stuff off of you and out from around you that's kept you in this. Have you noticed recently, if you've done a timeline progression of my videos, how the entire apartment, my skin, what the fuck? My personality, my energy, my vibe isn't this anymore, is it? It's more like this. It's more like this. Or like that. Or like that. Or like that. So when I tell you it's going to be okay for you too, it will be. If I have to ascend to multiversal levels and Scarlet Witch levels to sprinkle this back on the earth, I will. But I need you to want that for yourself, wherever you are. Because it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with you and yourself. I'm just the one holding the mirror for you. You know? She has walked back and forth between that garbage can and my window so many times. Why don't you just knock and say hi? Weirdo. It's such a nice day outside. Look at that. Did I just break the camera? Dang it, it's doing that sun thing again. It's like wearing sunglasses. Time to go. I don't even know if you can see me. I know you can see the window. So I'm gonna wave at you like this. Yeah. Take care of yourself. I hope this helps.